Guys, so today we'll be discussing about Sisu in Lahore Valley, Himachal Pradesh in the month of December 2024. What you should be expecting in terms of weather, road condition, the activities that are going to be open in the month of December, and overall what you should be packing, and is it a good time to be visiting Sisu in the month of December? So, for all those who are planning on traveling to Sisu to experience snowfall and to see a white snow covered Himachal Pradesh, then Sisu is the go to place in the month of December. It has already started snowing over there, and as you go later in the month of December, that's after the 15th of December, you will definitely have very high chances of snowfall and to see a beautiful snow covered part of Himachal. Now, starting off with the weather, the daytime temperature in Sisu will range from anywhere between 15 degrees to 5 degrees. That's the range, 5 to 15 degrees. And the evening temperature after sunset will be anywhere between 0 to minus 10. So, if you're planning on staying the night in Sisu in one of the homestays or anywhere around Sisu, make sure that you have good amount of woolen wear because it can be extremely cold. And if the electricity goes, your heaters will switch off, and that will be a torrid time for someone who does not have enough woolen wear. When it comes to the overall snowfall that you can expect over there, you can expect snowfall in the range of say from a few inches to a few feet in the month of December. It's typically during the time of Christmas and New Year that snowfall really kicks off in Sisu. So that's the time when, if you're traveling during Christmas and New Year's, you will definitely get a lot of snowfall and snow in and around Sisu. It's after you cross Atal Tunnel and drive for say around 10-15 minutes, you'll actually start to see the entire landscape convert from a brown terrain to a completely snow covered terrain. When it comes to the road condition, the roads are extremely well made, but it is during this time of winter that it can get extremely tricky because of black ice which forms on the surface of the roads, and that's what causes the cars to skid and go off track. Now, if you're someone who is self driving, make sure that you have chains for all four tires of yours. And these chains are very important because if you do not have them and the place is covered in snow, your vehicle is going to lose traction, you're going to spin around, and there is a very high chance that you might end up losing control, and this could be fatal because you can fall off the road and into the valley, which will have deadly consequences. So do not fool around and do not take this lightly, what I'm trying to tell you, because you cannot predict the weather, and no matter how good a driver you are, do not risk it in this kind of a weather because you do not want to risk the lives, your own life, and your co-passengers, be it your family or friends, which will make your holiday into a nightmare. Do not do that. If you're planning on going biking to Sisu in the month of December, it's not a good option. If it is snowing, the road will be covered in snow, and biking makes it extremely difficult because first and foremost, you do not have any cover, and if you're stranded over there because of a roadblock or because of a snowstorm, that will make it even more horrible. Avoid going biking over there and stick to going with a group of people so that even if something happens, you have someone to support you for backup. When it comes to the activities, there are plenty of snowbound activities that you can enjoy. You can go ziplining over the river from one end to the other end. You can try the flying fox. You can also go into the park and try out the ATVs, which are an extremely fun activity to be doing in the month of December. Along with this, you can just play the regular snowball fights with your friends and families, make snow angels, and the list goes on. It's about how creative you can be when there is snow around. When it comes to December, keep in mind that the food court is still active in Sisu, so you'll not have any food eating problems over there. You'll get Maggi, you'll get momos, you'll get Rajma Chawal, and the list can go on. Just keep in mind that you'll be paying a higher cost as compared to the rest of Manali, and do not try to bargain because for the altitude and the weather that it is over there, the cost is justified in most aspects. And no one is asking you to go beyond your budget. You can stick to your budget, eat what you want, but do not waste your time bargaining and cribbing because of the cost. It's just going to ruin your own holiday and waste your own time. December is the perfect time for photography because everything is covered in snow, and at the same time the place becomes picturesque. It is beautiful, it's beyond words. So if you're someone who likes capturing photos and makes videos, reels, or whatever kind of content you want to capture, December is the month to be in. Just make sure you find a place which is open for capturing photos without having too many people standing in the frame of your shot. When it comes to accommodation in the month of December, the village of Sisu has homestays and a few guest houses. These will be steep, so that will range from anywhere between 1500 to 5000 rupees for a night, depending on when you're going. The earlier in December, the more affordable. The latter half will make it costlier. Keep in mind that Sisu is never closed in the month of December, and it's easily accessible because of Atal Tunnel. It's just that it will take you around 10 minutes to cross. You do not have to go via Rotang. You do not need any permit. You do not need any kind of documentation to get there. You just need to hire a taxi and get from one end to the other end. My personal recommendation is, even if you are driving with your own vehicle, drive till Manali and after that hire a taxi and go to Sisu, because the local drivers over there are more experienced with when it comes to the roads, and along with that even the weather, so that even if something goes bad in terms of a sudden blizzard or anything that arrives, they will be well equipped to get you through this and get you comfortably back to safety. Now finally, when it comes to what kind of clothes you need to be carrying, make sure that you have power banks, because if you are traveling over there in December and you get stranded, you will not have electricity to charge your gadgets, and that will lead to complications for your family members at home. Make sure that you have enough of woolen wear, like I mentioned at the start of the video. Carry your mufflers, your gloves, your woolen socks, and also carry your sunglasses and a face mask, because this is what you will definitely need when you're going to Sisu in the month of December. Over and above that, Sisu has excellent 4G and 5G network of Airtel, Jio and BSNL, so you will not have any network issues unless you're coming with Vodafone, which generally has network, but in winters it can be a bit scratchy. Over and above that, there is nothing that you need to worry about. Just leave from Manali in the morning at around 6-7 o'clock, so that you have enough time, you avoid the traffic, reach Sisu and return back after lunch, and make it back to New Manali by say latest 3-4 in the afternoon. If you still have any further queries related to Sisu and Manali, you can leave a comment in the comment section. We have a trip which is covering Kasol, Manali, Sissu and Manali and Sissu from 21st to 25th and from 25th to 29th of December. The links are in the description. You can click on the link and get all the details about our trip. Till our next video, stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed.